Sheri McCann. I am the chair of the council, and also in my real life, I run a program called NuPath in Woburn. So I've been doing this work now for 40 years. Yeah, I know. And the first thing that I want to tell you is that I have failed dismally and abjectly in the goals that I had when I started this, which was to get my staff nicely paid, adequately paid, and to get the people in our programs well funded. I did all of the right things. Went to the State House, I talked to legislators, I invited them to our programs, I had my people talk to them, I made sure that the legislator was matched to the person in their district. I was very, very careful about making sure that our legislators knew who we were, what we did, and how important it was that we had well-paid staff and well-funded programs. And I failed miserably. And you know what? I kept doing that over and over and over again for 30 years, as did many of my colleagues. And it was interesting. We would talk to our legislators, and our wonderful Representative Linsky here, and they would tell us they were with us, that they wanted to do good things for us. And small amounts of money would come, but never enough to pay my staff adequately or to really run excellent programs. Mediocre maybe, but certainly not excellent. In the good times, there were other priorities that were more important than we were. And in the bad times, there just wasn't enough money. And yet, we kept on doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I think you all know what that means, what that's the definition of. Then about 2 years, maybe it's close to 3 years ago, we were sitting in a retreat with the Mass Council down on the Cape, and one of our legislators was there talking with us, and we were begging, pleading, how do we do this better? What do we do to get our staff adequately paid? And she said, well, you know, you guys are kind of off the books. She used that gesture. You're off the books. Rage bubbled up inside of me. I could have throttled somebody, and I'm not a violent person. I thought of the 37 or 38 pairs of really cute shoes that I wore out walking up to the State House and back from the State House once a week. I thought of all of the times that I had had legislators to my building. And it didn't work. I was off the books. And so a lot of other people at this meeting were maybe almost as mad as I was. I think I was the maddest one there. But we got together under the auspices of the council, and we talked, and we talked, and we talked into the night, late into the night. And then finally somebody said, do you remember that idea that our wonderful Jerry Wright had 15 years ago about having a group of caring people who made up a force to get things for our staff and for our people? I just want to take a minute to introduce Jerry. He's the founder of the council, Jerry Wright. So it was sort of like a light bulb went off in all of our heads. Yeah, we were doing this. We were working hard. But there were maybe only really 100 of us who were doing it constantly, who were writing the checks, who were meeting with the legislators. there wasn't any kind of a groundswell of people who were caring about our people, who were talking about our people, who were advocating for our staff. There were 100 of us, maybe 150 of us. And so the council started doing a little bit of research. And you know what we found out? That there are 185,000 human service workers in this Commonwealth. 185,000, who knew? I had no idea. 1 in 10 people sometime in their lives are going to be touched by human services, are going to need human services. So if there are 185,000 of us, and 1 in 10 people are touched by human services, I can't even figure out how to do that arithmetic. But it comes to an awful lot of people. And so rather than just me and my colleagues trudging up the hill day after day in the sleet and the snow and the rain and everything else, why couldn't we bring together this force, this caring force, into a group that would educate our legislators, that would tell them the real story of the 3 jobs that most of our human service workers have to have, of the fact that they come to work exhausted most days because they've already worked a full shift. Maybe we could tell them about how we have to jerry-rig jigs and fixtures so that people can live reasonable lives. Maybe if families were talking to legislators en masse, not just a couple, that the message would get across. And we're not just fooling around, that we are a part of this Commonwealth and a big part of this Commonwealth, and that we need money. We need funding. So the council came through and hired a very prestigious group called Blue State Digital. They just helped to get President Obama elected, to put together a social media system for us so that we could get in contact with them, to put together a website for us so that people would know what we were doing, to allow us to communicate first with the 185,000 people who work in the human services field, and then to get those 185,000 people to communicate with our legislators, with the administration, with the people who make the decisions about how we fund them. And it's just grown by leaps and by bounds. As of December, we had 10,000 members of the caring force. 10,000. So there was nothing. Our goal is to have 20,000 members in the next year. Our goal is to ensure that all of the people who care about people with disabilities, people who are disadvantaged, people who have brain injury, autism, all of the people, the elderly, all of the people in the Commonwealth who need human services are a part of this caring force, and that we have the ability to influence our state government and our federal government so that our needs, the needs of the people we serve, and the needs of our staff are met. That is what the caring force is all about. That is how it came about, and that is why we are asking you here to learn more about it, what it can do for you, what it can do for the people that we serve. We have a prestigious panel to talk today about the caring force, including Lisa Carrier, my own Lisa Carrier. She spoke at our 1,000 person rally last April. We have Michael Maloney, who is the chair of the Caring Force Committee. We have Trump, And we have Ann Hack to talk with us about how they're working in the caring force and what they're doing. But right now, I'd just like to introduce Michael Weeks to talk for a few moments and to present us with an absolutely fabulous PowerPoint on the caring force.
And that's what everybody wants.